Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Hector episode 3, Beyond Reasonable Doom. Let's continue the game. So we're stuck in this laboratory room with a badger that's been gassed and gone crazy. Let's switch to Lambert and see if we can hit some more buttons and maybe fix this.
Oh, crumbs. Don't make me pick again. I'm so bad at this.
You've got to do it.
Oh, crumbs.
Come on.
Oh, crumbs. I'm going to try another button. Oh, there's one here that says open. It didn't work.
Yes, it did. Technically, the open button did exactly what it said. The cage, you numpty. You opened the cage.
So, give the soggy toast to him.
Jump. Know about a slice of wet, tasty brown toast. Lambert, no one, repeat, no one at the station is to ever hear of this. We're clear.
Let's take the rubber glove.
These babies have saved my bacon on numerous occasions.
So now we got a rubber glove. We can look at the open cage.
Oh well, he may have been turned from a cuddly, docile woodland rodent into a ferocious, savage beast, but at least he's free now. It's a lab braid.
It still thinks the rubber glove is there. Interesting. That's kind of a bug. Let's switch back to Lambert now and push another button.
Third time's the charm? Or is it bad things come in threes? Okie dokie.
Outside, door controls. Test complete. Nice work, Lambert. I've started to think of you as the son I never had. A horribly disfigured, unplanned and not particularly loved child. The sort of son you have no qualms about bringing behind the woodshed with a switch. But a child, all the same.
I will take what little sentiment I can from that and place it way down deep for later.
Now, can I just ask what the hell just happened?
Perhaps we should do a quick recap in case this is important later.
Right. First you locked me in.
It locked itself.
Then you played the glockenspiel,
It was the computer.
which pissed off the badger, causing it to explode with rage.
I think that sound made the device on the badger explode.
The badger was then replaced with a bastard badger from hell.
And whatever was in that black thing turned the badger into a
Bastard badger from hell?
well, for lack of a more technical description, yes.
So this must be
Right.
important
So what in the name
information.
of Jesus Jessup horse trotters in a vat of urethane does any of this even mean?
I haven't a clue.
You really need that printed on a t-shirt.
I have. Last Christmas you got me that, remember?
I didn't get you anything last Christmas.
Oh, but I thought...
Ah, must have been your wife. She buys you things and puts my name on them so you don't feel like a reject. Here's your bloody spanner.
Thanks, boss.
So we needed the spanner, we needed a spark plug, and we need some nuts. And I think we've done everything we need to do here. Let's see, can we go into the deep dark woods? Maybe double check this fan
One of
doesn't have
my many
anything.
adoring fans.
Alright,
Looks a bit too rustic back there for my liking. I'll get Lambert to do it.
so you're gonna send Lambert in the deep dark woods? And is there any reason to come
Right,
over here?
Human. Oh no, wait. I was wrong. He's just a farmer.
Glove with cow.
I am a lover of animals, but there's a limit.
Let's talk to the farmer as Hector just to make sure something different doesn't pop up as a conversation.
I'm gonna let Lambert talk to this guy. Seems about the same IQ level.
Okay, so we don't even have to worry about that. Let's look
Nothing
at the
like the
countryside.
smell of good country air to make you dry heave.
And I can't walk
Nothing
that
like-
way. So there's nothing over here right now, at least, it seems. So we need to switch to Lambert and then go into the deep dark woods. And hopefully he doesn't need the rubber glove
Okay. Wish me
or
luck.
the pinata.
I say, it's a bit dark, rather. Well, nothing up this way but trickster shadows and the stuff of nightmares. Fool! Bags! I mean, oh crumbs! Why ye be in ye wee dress, ye lanky, stanky giantess? That tiny man over there, he looks a bit like Flibberty Flu. I were talking to you. What do you think he might be? You'd be knowing me little secret. Do you be now wanting wee I deedle do? I think it might. Ye might pass me in the woods and ne'er know it be myself in it at all. No, stop. There's no such thing. Just the effects of the sedative wearing off. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, what would Hector say if we were here? Probably something like, nice work, poop man, or something. Actually, he'd never say nice work.
Okay, so this guy's a wee magical being or leprechaun. I'm starting to get a fear that maybe this might be the only puzzle in the game too. Episode 1 and episode 2 were going like 4.5, 5 hours. This might only go an hour, maybe 2. Let's talk to the guy though, first of all.
Maybe I can catch him and get his bag of gold. I wonder if National Express takes gold. Oh, look at his little sack. I bet it's full of wishes or dreams or, dare I say, gold. First the McCracken 151B and now this. Best day ever.
Must be clicking on the sack of wishes instead of the guy. Okay, here's an issue of a point-click adventure games where you have items just too close to each other. Let's start with this one.
If I'm not breaking protocol here, are you really a real leprechaun? Cuckoo, my pretty, see my sack of plenty. Ooh, ooh. You are. Oh, whew. For a second there, I thought you were just a crazy old man in the woods. From whence dost thou hail, O wood sprite?
The background music here
Questions and fearings.
is way too loud, and it's not good background music. We had a similar issue in the meat shop in episode 2, where just the audio's a little too loud. It's a little too foreground when it should be background audio.
Or are you in need of medical assistance? Many tools make a full cabinet. Like a cupboard. Or is that political humour? Ah! Are you alright? The question is, if I'm alright, what's left for you?
So he's giving me riddles. I don't know if I can solve the riddle, or if I just have to do another conversation where I exhaust everything.
I don't suppose simple fairy folk like yourself would know much about the 1957 McCracken 151B. Simple. Bags of help, me wee jolly pillock. Bags of help. Bags. Aye. Bags. Are you saying you've got something helpful in your little bag there? Just a wee peep then. He's actually going to show me his nuts. Care to touch me nuts for luck? Too slow. Yeah, ha 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 ha.
So I think I've got to get him a riddle, but let's start with this. Let's continue down this conversation.
Nuts? you lot carry gold about with you? Precious. More precious than precious. Oh, I see what you're saying. Nuts are more valuable to me than gold at this moment. Stay away from me, gold. Giving me gold is like giving an eel a woolly jumper. What I really need are those nuts. Hands off me, suck ye wee dafty. And as the
This
letter
is just
goes,
a dirty
I can
joke.
catch you, I can have whatever I like. Me, me gold, me gold, me gold, me gold. Me. Not for long.
Know any good riddles?
Know any riddles? I love riddles.
My last is in jelly, but never in jam. Tasty on turkey, but loathsome on lamb. What am I?
Well, it wouldn't be the letter L, because it would be the letter Y. Gravy. I don't think any of these are the right answer.
Gravy, I have 3 legs, yea, and none but one but two. Me life be but a sentence, but me snack be but a shoe. What am I?
Was I right about the other one?
Was I right about the other one?
Nay, begone.
Okay. Let's see. Hector over here has a glove and a pinata. Let's see if we can just catch him.
All right, little guy. Prepare to be caught. Quick, little guy.
Ye tunnel 2 be me wee be 3, and the middle be the quiddle.
I don't have any idea what that means.
Let's look around here and see if there's something we can do.
I get a feeling of ancient stillness when I look at the tree, or am I just nodding off?
Get ready to run. Hip. Whoo. Toddler is a toddler. Toddler is a toddler.
Spanner. Use the spanner with the guy.
What am I thinking?
I'm thinking of bashing his brains in.
Just wait till I tell Hector. He'll be so... well, I'm excited anyway.
So, let's switch back to Hector.
Hector! There's a... Oh, you'll never believe me.
Go on, try me. I'm letting you fix the harvester, ain't I?
There's a tiny old man in the woods who seems to be very much like a...
Spill it, Lambert.
A leprechaun?
Lambert?
I saw him with my eyes. I saw his nutsack.
Let's get this straight. You met an old man in the woods and he showed you his nutsack.
Oh, this is all going so wrong. He had a sack containing the nuts we need for the McCracken. Please, I'm not mad. Philomena says I have a childlike openness to the other side. Just go and look.
Oh, ball bags, the things I do for you, Lambert. All right, in my own time.
So let's switch to Hector now and go over here and see if Hector can solve this.
Let's see. Trees, sky, rocks, sticks. No bleeding leprechaun, Lambert, you complete soft pranny.
And then there's this leprechaun-shaped stump. Interesting.
The only fairy round here is fixing the harvester. Lambert, have you been talking to tree stumps again?
So, rubber glove with the
What
stump.
are you, an idiot?
Broken pinata with the
I
stump.
can't combine those things. I don't know what people see in trees. To me, they're just matches in waiting.
Can I do something to the trees? Can I do something to the
Lambert,
stump?
have you been talking to tree stumps again?
Well, there's nothing here.
The woods. See some birds, carve your name in a tree, and take a leap when you're caught short.
So, that's not going to work?
Lambert, there's nothing up there in the woods but shadows and squirrel turds.
But you didn't see him?
Did you?
Oh.
Let's go ahead and just give everything to Lambert.
Well, those things together, not bloody lightly. Better you than me.
Give this to Lambert.
Now you're just being stupid.
So he won't do that one. So switch back to Lambert now. And go back into the woods. And I imagine this was supposed to happen. And there was no way around it.
How would Hector have missed this wee chap? You listen like spring, yet talk like June. He is real.
What if we put this in this?
Stupid Lambert. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Let's use the rubber glove with the harvester
I just
nuts.
don't think that would do any good.
Let's try this with the wee magical being.
What would Hector do? Probably just call me a numpty.
And spanner.
What am I thinking?
So we gotta talk our way through this. So...
Can you show me your nuts again? Now ye just be flaunting ye wordplay. Hands off me precious nutsack.
So... Unless there was something I was supposed to do with this glove to get it to be really sticky. Which maybe I could put it through the sludge.
Paisley on a Wednesday, a Wednesday, a Wednesday. Paisley on a Wednesday, but parsley in his ear.
The bald guy from MasterChef? Are these even real riddles?
The bald guy from MasterChef.
Fish in a tree. How can that be?
Perhaps a hurricane brought them inland.
What's big and purple and lies next to Ireland?
Patio furniture?
My last is in jelly, but never in jam. Tasty on turkey, but loathsome on lamb. What am I?
The letter L?
I have 3 legs, yea, and none but one but two.
So there's only so many of
But
these.
a sentence, but me snack be but a shoe.
But
What
I
am
don't think there's an answer to any of these.
A block of ice.
Paisley on a Wednesday.
We're just going in circles.
Are these even real riddles?
Nay, begone.
So unless I could magnetize...
Hector, you've got to help me catch him. I can't do it on my own.
Catch you?
The leprechaun.
Oh, ball bags, Lambert. Which of your lame-brained schemes should I take care of first?
And let's see. Maybe I could get the rope. This with the slurry.
Stupid Lambert. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Let's give this to the farmer.
Will this work as a ceremonial hat?
Don't look too much like an animal to me.
A chicken?
You switch into chicken farmer rules? All right. Drop your trousers then.
No, no. Dairy farmer rules are fine.
Let's see, what if we did the spanner and the leg trap?
I don't think that would do any good.
Wait a minute, maybe Hector can come over here and pick up the leg trap. I forgot about that. And then he could put the leg trap down and catch the guy.
I've got to be careful carrying this around on my person. I wouldn't want it to snap shut on me Jack's crackers.
Alright. So I figured it out. I had forgotten about this piece of elements, and there was really no reason why it shouldn't just be right here instead. Oh. Let's open the hatch.
Why would I ever want to go back in there?
I would like the rope back, but okay. I guess the game is telling me no to that. Alright. So this here.
What the hell am I doing? The only being round here dumb enough to get caught in that is Lambert. And I need him to fix the gut-flipping Nora. This whole plan's absurd.
So now let's switch to Lambert quickly.
It's done.
And as soon as we switched to Lambert, we heard a collapse. We heard the leg trap crush.
Oh, crumbs. I think I may have upset the delicate balance of the forest. You did this to me. Funny, he doesn't seem so magical now.
We'll pick this up.
Well, fiddle-dee-dee, I've won. My victory seems somehow bittersweet. Poor little guy. I hope he isn't hurt too badly. But then he's magic, so it's okay. I'm really very sorry about the trap, but you magic sorts are always so tricksy.
Take them! Just let me out!
Are you really a leprechaun or just a smelly little person?
I was just having a bit of fun, you dozy tot.
So I can have the nuts?
Serious? You can have my bleeding firstborn, just let me out! Ah!
It appears I'm not strong enough.
Fick! You're like a toddler in a man's body!
I'll have to get my partner, he's much stronger. Again, oh, I'm so sorry.
And see, they want to show a full, like, finishing of the story here, so...
Did you get what you came for?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll be.
So switch back to Hector now. We're still looking for a spark plug. And he's totally gone now. So forget that.
Well, if I'm gonna just stand around, I might as well do it over near the barn.
Am I supposed to do something with the pinata and the cow? I guess we can see. Pinata.
Nah, can't be asked.
Let's examine the broken pinata.
I have no idea why I kept this.
Let's give this to this guy.
I'm gonna let Lambert talk to this guy. Seems about the same IQ level.
So then the spark plug must be like somewhere in either the fan or inside the barn door.
Don't touch that.
Sorry. Lambert.
Don't touch that.
Sorry.
Double click on the fan.
Once again, a space that I am thankfully too fat to fit through. And people wonder why I don't work out.
So we come back in here. And we've got the evil plans, we've got the extraction vent, and we've got a control panel. Let's go ahead and try and use the control panel while both people are on this side.
Nah, Lambert's the mechanical expert. Mind you, after all that trouble opening the door, my doubts have not lessened regarding this harvester plan.
Let's close the barn door and look under the welcome mat. Nope, that didn't work at all. So we may end up having the I don't know, potentially cheat our way through this and ask for hints already.
Nuts. It's a glove. Hey, are those teeth marks? A tool to be reckoned with.
This and this.
What would Hector do? Probably just call me a numpty.
Let's go ahead and try and use this.
I'm not touching another button as long as I live. I better not. I'm not touching another.
So he... What is he saying? I'm skipping
not touching
it.
another button as long as I live.
Sorry.
Unless it's a chocolate button. I like those.
And the second sentence didn't even matter.
What am I thinking?
Let's look at the evil plan.
Now, where does a rabid suicide badger fit into all this? I'll just take a snapshot of this with my photographic brain. Jeep! Oh, crumbs, memory's full. Thank goodness there wasn't a fan on this end. I would have been scalloped like an au gratin potato. Thank goodness.
So nothing there.
Sounds like he's gone, but I'm still not going in there.
So he won't go in this area.
Don't make me. Oh, don't make me.
Alright, switch over to Hector. Maybe Hector will go in
I
here.
wonder if that crazy badger's still in there. Well, only one way to find out. Hello, evil rodent. Must have wolfed out that crack teller toast and gone for a kip somewhere. I'll just tell Lambert he could be anywhere.
Let's put the pinata in the open cage.
What are you, an idiot? It's some sort of tannoy system. It's a lab-grade, high-tensile, 7-ply in certain situations.
Still thinks the rubber glove is there.
In my experience.
And see, there's just nothing here. What am I missing?
I was thinking I could just grab the spanner and walk out.
Let's switch to Lambert and have him look at some of these cars.
Spark plug, a spanner, nuts, and a whole bag of let's do this. Spark plug, a spanner, nuts, and a whole bag of let's do this.
But where are we gonna find the spark plug? Let's go back into the deep dark woods. Just to see if anything changed.
Vanished. But I saw him. I spoke to him. I held his nutsack.
There's nothing else here.
My life took an exciting turn back in college when I took up tree watching. Oh, crumbs. Animals live in trees, don't they? Not that fond of animals, me. Allergies. And the fact that my face needed reconstructive surgery when I was 5 after being mauled by my neighbour's pet badgers. Suddenly I'm not so keen on this area anymore.
But there's nothing here. And so you can't just make a spark plug out of a rubber glove.
I'm not going down there again, unless Hector tells me to, of course.
So maybe I need to talk to the farmer. It shouldn't be this difficult.
Stupid Lambert. Stupid, stupid, stupid. It was too slippery on the way down. I'd never get back up. I just don't think that would do any good.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's go ahead and give this to him.
this work as a ceremonial hat?
We already tried
Look
this.
too much like an animal to me.
A chicken?
You switch into chicken.
No, no.
Let's go and talk to him. I guess this conversation is what we're gonna do.
What are you doing out here at this late hour?
Doing my nightly patrol with the perimeter of me land for uninvited ramblers.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to invite and welcome visitors to rural England.
Been setting out rambler traps too. Takes your leg clean off, they will. Won't be bloody rambling again anytime soon. If you spot any, give us a shout. Oi, heads up. Damn, skimmed its leg. Listen, boy, you seem nice enough, but if I ever catches you this side of me fence, I'd have to shoot you in the face.
Understood.
Do you know where I can get a spark plug?
You don't happen to know where I can get any spark plugs, do you?
What the devil's a spark plug?
What, it's a little white electrical engine part.
Ah, well, round here we call that a dew flicker. Hillary here loves to eat junk like that, don't you, Hillary? As it happens, I saw her chewing on something like that yesterday. She's been moaning in pain ever since. Stuck down her back sphincter someplace.
Oh, the poor cow.
I need that spark plug. Would you mind if I helped Hillary out? Oh,
I need that spark
gross.
plug. Would you mind if I helped Hillary get it out?
What? You ask to touch another man's cow? You insult a dairy farmer where he stands?
Oh no, no offence, I swear. Oh, I'm so terribly sorry for insulting you.
Oh, you went and done it now, boy. Offering to touch a man's cow, that's thrown down the gauntlet, that has.
No, I swear
There's no going back till we squares off over this here cow.
Square off?
Fight.
Oh, crumbs. Hector, come quick. I'm being violently threatened.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. We can sort this out amicably, I'm sure.
We certainly will. Dairy farmer style. Oh, it's been a while since I had a good fight.
Hector!
So, we're gonna end up in a fight, it seems, and then I'll get the 3 items, and then we'll finally be out of this first section. Which, technically, I guess isn't actually the first section, because the first section was that tutorial room. And I imagine if it's like episode 2, we will then have access to a whole map in several different places. It was, I believe, 7 different locations we could move around in episode 2. Quite a big map. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.